At the tender age of 14, when children are still struggling with their thoughts, textbooks, and other things, a boy from India decides to pick up his pen and author a book. Yes, a book, and that too on investment. He's Aryaman Dalmia, a class 9 student from New Delhi, India, a city where he was born and brought up into a business family.
Initially, I didn't actually intend to write a book. I was just putting all the knowledge I had acquired from reading various books on a piece of paper, so it was more of a research work. But as time passed, it was more of a book and I decided to publish it. I also got a chance to meet many people and interact with them. Few of them were Ashish Dhawan, Madhav Dhar, my uncle Chaitanya Dalmia and Sanjay Bakshi.
Even the most knowledgeable economists find it tough to touch upon Benjamin Graham, Warren Buffett and their success story. Aryaman observes what you should learn from these two most successful people of this world.
The most important lessons that I have learned from the lives of Graham and Buffett are objectivity, simplicity and drive. All decisions should be fact-based and you should not be hijacked by the complexity of the world. And with dedication and determination, everything can be accomplished.
I think Aryaman has written a fantastic book. He's touched upon the key lessons of these two great investment brains, and the way he has brought out the key lessons that their lives and their principles teach is very effective and very illuminating. He came to our institute and he spoke to our students, and I think the lecture was very well appreciated by all our students. They are MBA students, and come to think of it, he's just a 13-year kid. So he was very effective. He spoke very fluently, especially on the key learnings like being greedy when others are fearful and being fearful when others are greedy. I think he was fantastic.
The book Graham, Buffett and Me is published by Times Group Books from the Times of India. Aryaman has dealt with issues like why understand yourself before you understand the markets, and also throws a light on what characteristics to look for in a good investment.
Benjamin Graham and Warren Buffett would tell you that an investor's temperament is much more important than market conditions. Over a long period of time of investing, investors experience many sorts of market conditions, just like the way a cricketer faces many balls in one cricket match. With the right temperament, an investor should know when to be aggressive and when to be conservative. Benjamin Graham and Warren Buffett's method of picking stocks is very simple and disciplined. Most investors do not follow this properly and use a much more complex strategy.
In this book, he also talks about how you treat an investment after you've made one. He puts a bold question as to how can you profit from inefficiencies in the stock market.
Graham and Buffett believe that investments should be made with a long-term perspective and not with the flavor of the day.
The author has keenly observed how do the smartest Indian investors adapt their methods.
Graham and Buffett also believe that the market goes through extreme mood swings. Therefore, they are greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy.
Is it all business on this young man's mind? No. Aryaman loves to play his guitar, loves cycling on the streets of New Delhi, and playing cricket remains to be his favorite sport. The book Graham, Buffett and Me is slowly but steadily taking the bookstores and is also a ready reference in many renowned institutional libraries. Well, this is a very humble beginning from this young man, but one thing is for sure, Aryaman Dalmia as an investor has arrived.